So reality, well, first of all, it can change and bend very quickly, as you can see. I didn't expect to stand here with a broken shoulder today. Actually, I was not expecting to stand here at all. But here I am, so let's get it on. It's reality. We all see it very solid, it's very real. You see buildings and walls and cars and things around you, which all makes you believe that it's reality. But you can see planets and you can see stars and systems and natural laws which direct all that. But physicists also, they try to make you believe that it's all like this, it's real. Actually, we only can observe a very tiny fraction of all the waves that around us, right? We live in a totally different world than what we believe. Quantum physicists, they try to get to the bottom of this, but all they come up is a bunch of more and more wild theories. So we get down to particles and then smaller particles and even smaller particles and then little vortexes and things spinning around, and then you get waves, you know. But when you look at the waves, then suddenly the waves change back into particles. And then the particles, when you don't watch them, then they become again waves. So what the heck is this matrix is put together from? I mean, what is it? Is it light and information, as some say nowadays? Whatever is it, it seems like that it's a world of endless possibilities, and it depends on the observer. And in the moment you observe something, the wave function collapses back into one particular reality. At that moment, when I got so far in my research, I decided to stop with it and rather tell you about Hungarian gastronomy, which I'm much more qualified to give a speech on scrambled eggs, the Hungarian way. You know, you have kolbász, this sausage and onions. I'm much more comfortable with that actually. So, or how do you make a goulash? So the way you make a goulash, of course, and there I thought, okay, we get back to reality. Goulash has all kinds of ingredients in it that you put in it, and then you stir. And finally you get something that you have to eat. Now, this is very similar to reality. So I thought, let's bend it again a bit. And anyway, let's tell you something about reality that physicists will not tell you about. For instance, when you have lots of people together, you know that each one of you will describe the same event on so many different ways as there are observers there, right? So if there was a fight in the pub, all the 9 men in Hungary, they will tell you different things. Or sometimes when they all look at something, but each one of you will tell something different than what they actually see, and you think they are crazy because there is a sheep there, but they will tell you that something totally different. So that brings up a question: if we are all so different, our realities are so different, then how can we talk to each other at all? How do we ever understand each other? And don't expect me to answer that question, because your viewpoint and where you come from and how is your mindset, what did you learn, your belief system, etc. It all determines how you see the world. And tell me, how is it to live in a world which is largely dependent on you? Sometimes what you put out is basically what you will get back, and sometimes it's awfully scary, right? But the next question that it brings up is, how do we do that? Is it our brain? Is it the mind? Is it something spiritual? There are many theories and ideas and beliefs, but there is one common thing that we can say, is that in magic moments you are very able to bend it all around, and you can step out and suddenly you are a master of the world. You can suddenly change things. You do it often in special moments of stress, or in the Matrix, you know, there is no spoon and you can dodge bullets, and only your mind determines how fast you are, right? You know. So what I recommend you in closing is that you adopt a playful mindset, step out sometimes and just dream your own dream, make your own movie, and have immense fun. Thank you.